A tragic end to a weeks-long search in Nashville. The body of missing college student Riley Strain pulled from the river on Friday morning about 8 miles from downtown. Police say the 22-year-old was still wearing the clothes that he had on the night he went missing 2 weeks ago. No signs of foul play discovered. Riley last seen on surveillance video stumbling along the sidewalk after being kicked out of a bar for being overserved. He told his friends he was going back to the hotel, but he never made it. And now tonight, even as the investigation continues, a push for new safety standards so this never happens again. NewsNation's Ryan Bass live in for us in Nashville tonight. And Ryan, I know the Strain family just heartbroken over this, and there is urgency tonight around what needs to happen to prevent tragedy in the future. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, Natasha, Nashville's mayor and city officials are considering adding guardrails or barricades, basically, down here by the Cumberland River, right near Lower Broadway, which is the popular area of bars here in downtown Nashville. That would be an added safety measure after Riley Strain's body was found in the river about 8 miles, as you mentioned, Natasha, northwest of here just yesterday morning. Donning the color green, which was Riley's favorite, his family spoke on a heartbreaking end to a 2-week search for their missing son.
I just ask that you mamas out there hug your babies tight tonight, please. Please, for me, just hug your babies tight tonight.
Riley Strain's mom, heartbroken, hours after her son's body was pulled out of the Cumberland River in West Nashville Friday morning, ending a 14-day search for the missing Missouri college student. Nashville police and firefighters responded to a call about a body floating in the river around 7:30 Friday morning in the Nations, a neighborhood just west of downtown. They identified it as Strain's body, who had on the same shirt and watch he was wearing when he went missing, police said. They don't believe there was any sign of foul play. Strain's stepfather, Chris, fighting back tears, thanked crews, volunteers, and the Nashville community who worked tirelessly to help find their son and bring the family closure.
The love, the encouragement that you've shown myself and my wife and Ryan and Millie. You don't understand how much that meant to us in some of our darkest hours.
Riley went missing earlier this month during a trip to the Music City with his fraternity brothers, last seen on surveillance video the night of March 8th after getting kicked out of Luke's 32 Bridge on Lower Broadway. He was reported missing on March 9th. His body was recovered about 8 miles from downtown in the river. Police said an autopsy is pending to determine how the 22-year-old passed away. More than 50 people gathered Friday night in Nashville for a candlelight vigil to remember Riley, near where he was last seen on March 8th. A close family friend told our Brian Enton on Banfield last night that Riley's body being found was a first step to healing for the Strains.
It's just kind of a fellowship tonight in the house. And I'll be honest with you, I went to the candlelight vigil tonight. It was phenomenal. To hear the conversations that's going on downstairs right now, to where the family can breathe, have normal conversations without just tears erupting, and you're looking at Michelle and then you start crying and everybody's crying, and there's a long road ahead of us.
Riley's disappearance caught the attention of so many here in Nashville, Tennessee, including music superstar Carly Pearce, who dedicated part of her set last night as she was performing in St. Louis, Missouri, to Riley and his family, saying, quote, on stage, "I'm thinking of his family, friends, and anybody that knows him here in this room," Pearce said from the stage. "I want to dedicate this next song to them." Natasha, in the next hour, we're actually going to have new details coming up as well on the 15-year-old Sebastian Rogers, who was missing just about 25 minutes north of here in Hendersonville, and what officials are trying to do to now find him as well. Natasha?
Yeah, I know his family is hopeful that there might be some new developments. We appreciate you tracking that, and we'll speak to you next hour about those details. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.